Into some raps.
Emerson versus City Towers. Let's start there.
Yeah, I definitely saw this battle. Again, one of them guys where I think his pen is just a little bit underrated in Emerson Kennedy.
Oh.
And he's been showing up and showing out, and whether it's on his own league, other league, Mr. Consistent. Yeah, and he did have a couple haymakers too. In that first round, he was going ballistic. He had like a Love Is Blind bar or something.
Yeah.
That was fire. And he went up against City Towers, who didn't do terrible, but
I think he was good in a second. Second.
That's when he had the little radio thing.
Switch. I'm gonna kill you.
First round, I think he got bodied. Second round,
yes.
Second round, he had that the radio kind of performance thing. It was dope. I think I had EK like all three.
I had EK definitively. You know what I mean? Because none of these I got watchbacks on. For respectfully, I gave EK the first and third clear.
First and third. I'll have to go back and watch that second, but that was EK's probably weakest round. I think was the second.
Yeah.
But his first and third were just bananas. So
EK is phenomenal. I think he's one of the most slept on battle rappers, and I'm shocked people were surprised that we put him on a Cody list last year. And his content is good.
I think his delivery is unique.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, people complain like about his projection, but that's kind of like how he.
Right.
That's just like 40. That's just how he is.
City Towers complain about his projection. Like, you start like this. You do this with dramatic effect.
Right.
I like that, though.
I think it makes him
makes
him.
you listen. Makes you want to listen. Makes you want to listen. So I thought he was awesome.
Shout out to EK, and again, the fact that he was able to perform like this back to back consistently. You know what I'm saying? Organic even tweeted like, yo, I don't know what's going on, but listen, I know what's going on. He's on some special type of shrooms. You know, let's activate and be consistent the way he is. But shout out to EK, man, doing this thing yet again. Next up, let's go to Clone and Def the Kid.
Another one where I was kind of doing my thing around the house, but I had my earphones in, and this was every round. Clone was just taking Def the Kid to school.
Oh, wow.
All 3 rounds. This is another 30.
And we got a theme.
Yeah, this is another Clone. This is like a clear 30, right?
And the thing about it, I thought Def was good.
I
thought bar for bar, he was doing his thing, but it's a clear different separation between the two, and he showed.
You could
I think experience is like every round. Oh my, Clone.
And I've seen great performances from Def. I mean, he definitely had some good showings.
Even when he was in the blue room, he did good. But this is just. I got the experience factor.
Separation.
Separation. I got Clone 30.
Yes.
Clear clip.
Shout
That Tony, bro, shake my hand, but you gotta can figure some fine things.
You gotta figure some stuff out.
you gotta
figure it out.
Make it make sense.
Give me a call, Tom.
You know what I'm saying? Yoshi G versus Frak. I keep saying Shylah for some reason. Frak.
Yoshi and Frak. Yeah. Decent battle. It was a decent battle. Frak, I felt like kind of was on another level, especially in those first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
I thought we were getting ready to see another body heading towards that. First round, it looked like it to me. That was me watching it on the pay-per-view.
Okay.
Second round kind of got a little closer, and the third round, I think maybe it was Yoshi's best round.
It was that the round that she was pretty much saying like, you know, y'all talking about sleep with this person, sleep with that person,
I think that was
y'all said I do this to get on, and I'm doing it to get off. I'm like,
Yeah.
And she definitely fought back that round. And I'm gonna say this because she said this, and the battle said it, and Rock said it. So again, this is not on me. I'm repeating myself one more time.
Okay, here we go.
And sorry to go this route, but again, it's just
so Jay Black said
purposes. It's not what Jay Black said. Because again,
Jay Black is saying
Rock said what she should have said, and she agreed that she should have said it, or pardon me, done it, because she's battling Frak. She said, "Y'all didn't come here to see Frak. Y'all should have. Y'all came here to see my rack." I think that would have shut down the building. And it probably would
like a Lady J situation.
Oh, good.
It could have been.
That could have been one of the.
I'm just speaking respectfully. I'm just speaking respectfully.
Okay.
Because I don't want to, dibble and dabble in that round for too long. So I'm saying, but because Big K had the moments that he had, this could have been up here or probably surpassed that. Because I think the culture, based on, because she's in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? Her upgrades.
Yo, you can let this go, bro.
That would have had to have been a walk-off in the bottom of the third.
Yeah,
that's a walk-off situation.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Continuing to battle after that.
Because we got to do our commentary job. These are things that's been said, and it's part of the battle, or it could have been part of the battle.
I'll say, but it's not part of the battle.
But it is. Because you got to think, when she battled... No, when she battled Clips, when she rebutted that, it's like that level is like, okay, you had an opportunity to go there. I'm just, you keep laughing. I'm done. Okay, next battle. Next battle. Suits the ladies.
Oh my God.
Real Sikh versus Charlie Clips. We want to start
I'm gonna
this
let
one.
y'all go on this one.
I'll go.
We'll kind of fall back on this one.
Shout out to Clips. I think he was solid. But we say on Champions, solid battles or solid performances.
Solid rounds can be beat.
And the consistency of Real Sikh from every battle he's been in this year, last year, even when he battled Twork, you gotta be on 10.
Right.
I thought he won this battle clear as day. And I said in all respect and love to Clips.
Yeah.
I thought he got this clear as day. And then by the third round when he hit that, I ain't spit a bar yet, but I got them listening. I'm like, wow. I'm intentionally sacrificing what the culture deems is the way to go in terms of how you win a battle. I ain't gonna spit no punches.
Right.
But pay attention to this message.
All those
it all
names you
hit.
mentioned, the Sharon, the John Johns, this is another name that's going to be up there. Just yet another name
Right.
besides the one that everybody keeps mentioning. There's going to be multiple names in the running.
From his battle with City Towers to his battle with Clips, he does not take any shorts. He gives you a full performance every time. And the thing about it's not going to unnoticed because I believe with every battle, his streak is getting more. People are being more
Right.
aware of his streak.
Right.
Yep.
To me, his value is going up.
I would agree.
On a competitive aspect,
I
I'm
think-
interested to see what he has next.
Right. I think,
He has an undefeated. Not obviously you know battle beat people
Right,
undefeated whatever they got beat before, but like the streak of
Right.
not losing. But I want to say undefeated, but that's what I mean.
Right.
Like there's no losing connotation with his name
That's
for
what
a
I'm
very
saying.
long time.
Right.
And it's
basically what we're
no
saying.
matter who he's battling.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got to go back to, and this is me saying this, so I don't want to hear no bias talk. You got to go back to K-Shine. Like, that's the last time it was like, yeah, that was a bad joke. Like, he clearly lost that battle.
I thought he was already not.
Yeah,
He had a mic problem that messed
yeah,
with
but
his momentum.
but
No, I completely give it a shot.
okay, all right. So there's no need to say but.
I'm just. Oh, go ahead. Say less.
Thank you.
Say less.
The point is,
I was saying on six. I was saying on 6 though.
You ain't giving him nothing.
I was saying on 6 though. That's what I was saying.
the point that I'm making though is something happened. He went back because again he takes these huge names, Twork, Clips, things like that. Like, and I think the way he prepared for this, he prepared for the Clips that we saw versus Easy, and that's not the Clips that we got. But again,
As he should have.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, right,
That's what you have to do. Anytime you're battling somebody that has the if factor, if they show up, you better prepare for the if they show up than not the if they don't. Because if they do, it can get spooky up there.
Because if they
You know
do,
what I'm saying?
right.
Like you look at this Clips performance, and then you look at Clips versus Lou Castro, for example. Oh my God, and Lou was amazing in that battle. But that was 2014 Clips. It wasn't nothing Lou could do. And I think that's what Real Sikh prepared for. And it showed, respectfully, I don't know if there's a round we got to talk about or not. But for me,
I think Clips had a good second round.
okay,
The
so
first round was.
you got Real Sikh 2-1.
No, I got
okay.
sick every round, but I thought
Okay.
Clips was good in the second. If
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
He had his Clips moments.
Right.
But you
But
can
if you
definitely
talk
tell. There's too many Clips battles where now it's easy
Right, you
to
can
tell
tell.
when he's freestyling,
Yeah. Right.
when he's doing the bow. He's trying to think of something in his head. We get it. But I'm betting my life on his next one. I'm betting my life on his next one because it's so
Yeah.
black and white with him.
Right,
It's
right.
like 100 or 0, 0,
Right.
100.
And so if somebody beats Sick, it's like, oh, it was on one.
Right,
That's
right.
what that's
Yeah.
basically
Right,
compared.
That
exactly.
too.
Exactly.
They did
You're
something to win
right.
that
You're gonna get some kudos for that because
Yeah,
Real
yeah.
Sikh is showing 110% every battle.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter the name, doesn't matter the platform. He's giving 110%. So.
And this is why I say I feel like King of the Dot and TBL, which are y'all making our jobs hard because we mentioned all these guys that 130,
Right.
and it's like a champion cover is supposed to be. What we're trying to do now is just one person on
Right.
the cover.
Right.
So now, let's say we put 3 people on the cover. So some amazing battles, people that did amazing. So it's like
Yeah.
somebody in a sense will be slighted, but they're not slighted though. It's only a cover.
Right.
Be dope if other people in the culture did covers and stuff like that too. I'm just saying, instead of just one
The
outlet.
cover's an accolade though. It's like
Because we didn't dramatic sensationalize it. Like,
I mean, it's.
but I like one person to cover. Look at this. I mean, if you can see it, it looks better that way.
Yeah.
But we can go into the next battle, and after further breakdown and analysis, and how I viewed it, breaking down the particulars round by round and the time, the length, and stuff like that, and everything that encompasses around it, I thought Pass beat Twork 2-1.
I thought we were talking about Frak and John.
No. So, Pass beat Twork second and third, if I'm not mistaken. And my reasons, I can give reasons, right? Am I allowed to do that? You good? You right?
Listen.
Why you can I talk? You come around though.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
Day one, I had my New Jersey Twork shirt. So I wasn't able to wear it during the performance. I deduct points for that.
Go ahead.
As a fan, as a paying customer, you know what I'm saying? As a paying customer, I didn't get it strapped in. So I'm deducting points from
He said,
I didn't get it strapped in, so I'm going, for those reasons, I'm going past 2-1. That's how I call it. I thought that was fair enough. That's a great breakdown. Shout out to Twork, much love to Twork, shake my hand, good brother. But because I didn't get it strapped in, you know what I'm saying? I came to the event for that. You know what I mean?
That's what you came to the event for. Okay.
I had a Twork shirt on. You saw it. You ain't see it?
I have a Twork shirt at home.
Pretty sure.
I got a
Pretty
Twork
sure I told you, and I'm looking for the message
happened?
now. I'm pretty sure I told you.
Why you going through your text message?
You don't have to wear that shirt today.
There was a mention of should I wear this today, wasn't there? There was. I forget
I'm
what the
just saying,
response was.
I'm letting you know,
was.
I think that's probably one of the better breakdowns of the entire anybody in the culture of why Pass won. All right, so that's just how I called it. How you call it, Anwar?
Yeah, Anwar, how do you call it?
You had Pass as well?
Look, I'm doing research right now.
All right,
so.
I'll talk while you're doing some research.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
One of the more highly anticipated
here it is.
day two. Go ahead.
What happened?
Before we get into it.
If I wear this shirt and Twork, he raps tomorrow. Said the sad face. You ain't have to wear the shirt.
I still had it on.
Yeah, you ain't have to wear the shirt.
I still had it on. Shout out to Twork, man.
Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry. I want to hear what you have to say.
I was
You
going to
didn't want to
say.
hear what I have to say? Why were you in your phone when I was...
Because
you was in your phone while I was talking.
Because you just be talking. I want to hear what Mark got to say. Mark's getting ready to tell us all about Big K all over again in this Twork versus Pass. I know what Mark's about to do.
That's crazy. They still
Mark's
doing
about to tell us that Big K had moment of the weekend when he took his hat off. But shout out to Twork, he rapped good. That's how it's gonna go.
That was one of the moments of the weekend. But go ahead.
It was.
I was going to say something nice, but 2-1. The rapid rate is speed,
right.
His angles, everything.
Right.
Now, Pat, this is one of the more anticipated battles of the
Right,
weekend.
everything in the dictionary.
What? Yeah, everything in dictionary. Yeah,
That
it's very
explains
good line.
everything.
One of my favorite lines at day two.
Okay.
I did it bar for bar.
Oh,
right here.
no. You were saying with the
You see all
rapidy rap, the backity back. I was just telling you, it was every word in the dictionary.
Yeah. Pass, as we all know, legend.
Yeah.
Can rap very well.
Very
Showed
well.
up and did rap very well.
Yes,
for
he
3
did.
rounds.
The 9. Twork tweeted the bar.
And I could run down. You both see I got lines for both of them.
Yeah.
But the ones with the big bold check marks next to them, they're all for New Jersey Twork.
Okay.
This was a masterclass. This was Twork's King of the Dot debut. So he maybe wanted to show a little extra oomph behind this performance, and I think he delivered. Gave pretty much, you could say a 9.5 out of 10 performance, because there's always room for improvement.
Absolutely. Y'all didn't get a strap in. I'm okay with that.
I'll say 9.5 due to no strapped in, too.
Okay.
But every round there were haymakers. You can go from seeing a star right before you to make a wish.
Crazy.
Pass words down to the last person. I'm playing telephone.
What? Even him breaking it down while I'm on day two in the intro, is fire.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Trying to do the people a
twins?
disservice.
I'm a people person.
I'll be honest.
You didn't catch it at
It
first?
took me a second.
Listen,
I'm like, people. I'm a people. What?
People
person.
That's a crazy bar, I'm telling
What's
you.
wrong with this suit?
He said it. I didn't
The
say
Venus
it.
flytrap was crazy. That was all round one. Round two.
I can't do this no more. I had Twork. I'm obviously joking.
I could run them all down, but I
showed levels.
watch the battle, please.
And the thing about it, he's on King of the Dot, so there's no excuses of this way it should have been. It should have no. From round 1 to 2 to 3, and I'm gonna just say it. They're gonna hate to hear this. And again, you should be fully prepared as a battle rapper. We as fans want to see you complete all 3 rounds. This is being said in the background of me. I was on the top of the balcony. They said Twork didn't have to rap a third.
Damn.
And
That's what was being said.
Damn.
I'm not saying that.
Damn.
I want it strapped in. I want all that. But
Damn.
that's what was said. Ask people. Ask people if there's it's on the balcony. They said about that rapper third.
You know what's crazy? That was past his best round, and then
the third?
Twork came with the bill collector line.
Oh my
man, I
God!
watch you
And
give
the way he breadcrumbed into the bill collector.
Man, like I watched you give 100.
Yeah,
He's talking about his
play
great
game to see how black you are or something.
And then shout out the pass. He was fed into it a little bit. Like I'm not. So oh yeah, come on.
Will you answer a scam likely? Hell no. He said hell no.
That was distracted, low key, right there. Oh my God!
Oh, listen.
Oh my
If y'all would
God!
have actually got the strap, then once again, let me pull my phone out because, I was
All right,
telling people.
real quick. Why didn't we get a strapped in?
Yeah, manager.
It was overkill. Like if you watch,
So for the record, one strapped
there
in,
was
possibly for the
there
third
was
round.
a strapped in.
Okay.
And it could have been in the first or the third.
If he would have did it
In the third, right? Listen, let me show you. Listen, because Rita and Saga were behind him, so I text both of them like, "Bruh," because he had landed yet another
I
haymaker.
see you walk down to him. You walk down.
Yes,
and you said
because
something
I
to
text
Rob.
him, he didn't answer, and then I said, "Tell Twork strapped in that third round, finish the food," and then I told Rita, "Tell Twork do the strapped in, make it a body." Neither one of them text me back because obviously, they're not in their phones. So I go down, tap them like, "Yo, make it the body." I go back up. If you watch, he taps him, he says it, and Twork like, "No." Like, oh, come on,
I just have to get this one bar out.
Go ahead. It was a really good one.
Oh, second round.
Go ahead. I'll let you see. I was talking about
The talking about me choking. And he said, "I might not always have my ish to remember, but you don't have ish to remember."
Oh my God.
That again, I'm naming all these. That was one of my favorite lines from
He
the
said it.
entire
I didn't say
weekend. Delivery. It was. I mean, he couldn't have delivered that any better,
Right.
in my opinion.
Well, I will.
But yeah,
I'm gonna
I
say
mean,
this.
one of the performances of the weekend, if not the. And
Okay.
I mean, this was a.
I will tell
3-0.
y'all this.
clear.
Around here, there used to be. Shout out to the dog. There used to be a 30-sack of work sitting right over there. Y'all can't see, but right over there. It's not there. Pretty sure it's left in at Mass 6. That was a massacre. And shout out to Pass. Again, it doesn't take away from anything that he did. He just, so it's a star right before you. That's all. That's all. It is what it is, man. All that other work was practice. Today was the game.
No pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. So, but shout out to Pass, man.
Let me ask a question because I'm
It's
just.
supposed to be thesaurus. Just spell
said
it.
that, yeah.
Yeah, and it was, and it got to
That
be.
could be
The
dangerous.
source happy like, yeah. I mean, he got here everywhere, but it's like, yeah.
I know.
I didn't say it for that shit.
Yeah.
What would have to happen? And again, no slight to Pass, but like the styles are so contrasting. Like what would
I don't know because what
Pass
they
have to do?
because what they gonna say. You can't say it was gas. You can't say it was big stage. You can't call the league any bias or anything like that. If you watch the footage, Organic is keeping time for both of them. There was conversations had before the battle about time limits. So yeah, I mean sometimes I told Jay Black. I'm
What did you
sorry.
tell Jay
I
Black?
told Tony Bro. My bad.
Okay.
I told Tony Bro and Snake Eyes right here on this platform. Sometimes you can go up there and do your best and still lose. Like sometimes
He wasn't-
some
part of it too.
He wasn't. He wasn't
no,
bad.
it's not like Pass was
I have
bad.
lines all three
some
rounds
some
for him, but-
styles it's not a good look. It's
Yeah.
not a good look for you. You know what I mean? It would be like
high energy, like
yeah.
building up to haymakers. Just
Right,
doesn't-
right. It just stylistically, it just
Yeah.
doesn't. You know what I mean? So
It's just the same thing that happened to Rex as well, because Chilla Jones was good.
Right,
I
right.
think Chilla was good all three rounds,
Right.
too, but it was just
Right, it was that
Rex's
style.
night, and Rex was ready. The same for Twork. But I think what's kind of similar to both is, I think, the gears. And I mean that in the most respectful ways possible. So you'll see Twork either move this way or move that way, or slow down his pace or pick up his pace. You know, he knows when to dial in
Right.
to make something land, whether it be a punchline or, like you said, the build like the thing. And even the same thing with T-Rex. If you came up with the nose run, he knows when to.
Right.
As opposed to, I feel like
almost like a big K, where you this is my material and this is how I'm gonna wrap it.
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
for
Yep.
Pass, I think the gear was the same throughout the battle.
Which
Great
works,
rapping, good
yeah,
flow.
which
Right.
works in certain instances.
Right.
But if you're saying something that beats Twork, I think the gear got to
Okay.
shift a few times.
Okay.
Up and down, even when it's slow down or speed it up that way. I think that's possibly could have been one of the things that helped him out.
okay.
Yeah.
Where we go to next? In this battle, I do want to watch back. I do want to watch this back. I feel like this is one of the better battles of the entire weekend in terms of competitive aspect. And I think you know I'm going with this. People that's watching, that's John the Don versus Frak. I do have a winner, but again, I do want to watch it back.
Okay. Just the battle you said don't count for John's Cody.
You want to do this now?
No, I'm asking. Is this the battle?
Does it count now?
He won't clip it.
Did it count before or did it count
I never said it don't count.
Okay.
You about to clip it again. Here we go. You got me in trouble.
Shout out to M. Lang.
Shout out to John. Shout out to M. Lang. I never said these battles don't count.
Okay.
The problem I think I did is I'm doing the Cody panel, so I'm making comparisons. So I'm saying if you want to be in a high ranking position, you need more. That's it. That's all I was saying.
Okay.
Never said that these names don't count. I think these names are good.
Okay.
I think, and again, how good he's doing in these battles are good.
Okay.
Right now, if I'm not mistaken, he has shout out to John. He would put me. I'm freestyle this too.
Right.
He has 3 battles for the year.
Okay.
You need 4 for Cody.
Okay.
All right. So again, great names, great position, doing well against them. But when that's all said and done, you have to compare your year versus the people you were saying before. You have to compare it to Ab. You got to compare it to Sharon. You got to compare it to Twork, and look at the field.
Okay.
Not just yourself. I think a lot of people that's watching look at one person like, yo, this person should be.
Right. Yeah, right.
And the crazy part about this is like,
but you can have 4 potent ones.
definitely have 4 potent ones.
Absolutely.
But I'm saying this knowing that. Am I saying should I continue or should I just fall back?
Oh, knowing that there's more to come.
He got more.
Yeah, there's more work.
Yeah.
I mean, well, we know that he got the.
So I'm saying this knowing that like yo,
right, you got more work.
If I'm not mistaken, and the talks, he's good.
Right.
But I'm not allowed. I can't finish.
John
got this.
bro.
Right.
So when all those other battles on top of this, and how good is he's in a good position.
So as long as
He's setting himself up, but if you do have a big name coming up, then you want to deliver. I know.
Because you got to think. You got to think. So y'all fans, supporters of him, right? Y'all want him to stop in September?
Hell
of course
no.
not. Of course not.
Exactly.
No.
So that means in September,
That's why I keep saying
there's
Bill
3 more
should
months.
still be battling.
There's 3 more months in the year. You think he's going to stop?
Yeah,
I did this. I'm done.
You have a fourth of the year left still.
That's what I'm saying. That's a playoff quarter.
Whole fourth of the
So
year.
shout out to John. Much praise and respect to John. But that's what I do, John. Let's just say, no matter how I, contextualize this, whatever, and what I said was egregious.
Right.
I'm disqualified from the panel.
Okay.
I'll be a moderator.
Okay.
So that means however I feel, how I think.
Shout out to Geechee.
It's
Geechee
eradicated.
can take your spot.
Yeah, Geechee can take my spot.
There you go.
All right, so I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So John, my thoughts, my opinions, there's no value now. So if the battle rappers show up for Cody like they're supposed to,
I hope
a lot
they
of people
do.
said yes.
I hope they do.
Jay Black won't even
Take my
have an
spot,
opinion.
please.
I'll be a moderator, so I won't even be able to like, oh, John, you don't got to worry about me. With that being said, brother, you got to worry about me. You hear me? You know what I'm
Hold
saying?
on, is that the end game? Is that the end game in October?
He went.
Hold on,
I'm trying
am I
to be
putting the
professional.
pieces together?
I'm
Wait
trying
a
to be
minute.
professional.
Wait a
That's not what
minute. I didn't
He's
ask
having a
about
great
this.
year.
John's end game is.
John's just having a great year. He's a special.
This is
He's a
the end
special battle
Well,
rapper.
in that
Is it an
case, he
end
might
game
not.
And so shout out to John. That's not something he would want to do. We don't want to do. We don't want to hurt his year.
Don't do it on end game. Don't do it on
wanna-
your own platform.
Yeah,
please.
we don't want to hurt his year.
Please, John.
You're having a great year. I would hate to have to,
be the
slow
end.
things down. You know what I'm saying? He's having a phenomenal run. So salute to John.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna say this too, and again, I want another watch. But for me, I'm not mistaken, I edged John the battle for me.
Okay.
In the building.
Yeah.
And so I did not watch the battle back, and I'll be completely honest. I was partaking in some adult beverages.
Yeah, I knew.
Yeah, for sure.
We caught you on straight.
Yeah.
I caught you on. Yes, I did.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Modelo was tasting good, wasn't it?
Yeah, right. Listen,
That's right. That's all right.
I had flagged myself. I said, all right, nothing but beer and water for the rest
You
of
were
the night.
locked in. I tried to
Oh,
lay
that was
down.
towards the end
Come
of the
on,
night. The beer. Okay.
Yeah. It was
Modelo was good though. It's
Yeah,
good
Modelo
stuff.
was good. But
Yes, it is. Do you remember who you had watching
yes,
it live?
and that was the thing. It was one of the things that really made Mass special for me. And Black touched on this same feeling earlier, where there was nothing really to do. Shout out to the league, shout out to King of the Dot and TBL, because even dealing with Twork, it was just them telling me, hey, we're sending the card this time. Is that a good time? Nope, send it in an hour. Like, you know what I mean? But it was so smooth. Like, I didn't have to do nothing. I was just enjoying the event. I wasn't.
There's no anxiety.
Yeah, no anxiety,
Yep.
but no additional work. Like I just was I was Joe fan. So I was having a good time. And when I think back to 2018, before I was on Champion, when you watch a battle, the way I would look at it at the time, how I would judge a battle is who would I rather be at the end of that battle? And in the building, again, I'm not catching every single bar right then and there. They were definitely both playing chess, but in the building, I walked out of there feeling like I'd have rather been John, but wouldn't have been mad if somebody said Frak got that. Like, you know what I mean? Like it felt like a close competitive battle that deserves a rewatch when you're sober. So that was the thing. And when I got back to the room, that was a plan. I don't know why I made that plan, knowing that it was 2 a.m. I had a 6 a.m. flight. But that was my plan. Like, I got to watch that again. And I wanted to watch Rock and Big K again. But yeah, so in the building, I had John, but I reserved the right to change my opinion once I watched the battle back.
Yeah. I think before I let you go, I think what got me on John's side, I think that second round was undeniable. I think it was one of the rounds of the entire weekend. And it's like, to me, let's say the first round isn't clear, the third round isn't clear. The round that I know that I could walk away like, this round clear is the second round.
Right.
So before I watch it, but I just know like that second round, he left.
Yeah, and it's nothing wrong with that. Like sometimes that makes it a great battle though.
Yeah.
Because when you say, all right, Rita said this before, and it pissed me off, but now it actually starting to make sense. I think she had, I think it was T-Top and Cortez, and she was like, I had T-Top winning round 1 and 3, but I gave Cortez the battle, and it's like, what?
That don't sound.
But
better
that's,
when you say
but
that.
but it's the same. But it's the same thing. It's like, or not saying that you had the other person winning, but it's like if the other 2 rounds are debatable, then you just call the winner by the clearest round. So. I could agree with that. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I remember if it was the second or the third that made me like, yeah.
From John?
Yeah.
Oh, second round.
Okay.
Yeah, second round.
It's in my memory.
Sure.
Okay. It's like, okay, then he's at that level.
Okay.
Like, I know at certain points, because I do want to, at some point in time, if it doesn't happen, I'm like, oh, this round I'm scared of. This round, I probably couldn't. I can't beat this one.
Okay.
So
just mail it
that's
in.
how I know.
Nail it in.
I got strategies. Stay tuned. If it happens.
Stay tuned.
Right, yeah.
To October.
October. That's lit.
How you call it?
I share a lot of the same sentiments you guys have.
Oh, you were drunk too.
No, I was stone sober watching the battle. Real excited for this one because again, like you said, tacticians, chess match, sharpshooting.
Sharpshooters.
Which Jewish angle we gonna get from who? Like this was, a lot of cancelable material in this battle.
Right, they both counter
on YouTube.
Yeah, but there was you have to kind of take a step back and understand what you're watching.
Right.
But I gave John the only clear round. To me, was the second round, but I edged John the third as well, and actually gave Frak the first. I gave it to him clear live on the first watch, and then I went back and I'm like, oh, this round's kind of close actually.
Yeah.
But I did give that first round to Frak, and I thought they both did an incredible job with their pen in this battle. Angling again, some things didn't hit, some things did for me from both of them.
Yeah.
But I think that second round from John was just undeniable.
Yeah.
Multiple haymakers. And then he was talking about being able to rap with Frak. And I'm going to show kind of how I can, you guys want to talk about bars or jokes, and he gave you bars. Even though it was a lot of Jews and jewels and stuff like that, there were bars mixed in every one of them rounds.
Yeah. I feel like they touched on a lot of the same things, and it's like let's just say I think they both had like a Kendrick thing situation going on in between their rounds. I thought it was hilarious. And obviously the Jew stuff they was going to talk about. That's kind of what the battle is, the foundation or structure is based on.
Right. Where it came from.
I will say this, kudos to Frak. I think there's an argument for Frak winning the battle. Obviously,
absolutely.
People were debating that third round too.
Right.
I think that's the one
when he rebutted, I thought that was fire. I'm like, why not rebuttal the Jordan Holloway stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a layup for you to take over because first is Jordan, there's fake account, and I guess Holloway. He battled Hollow. Hollow.
Right. Yeah,
there's so many ways that you could. Me saying it's kind of ridiculous because I'm not going to freestyle nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, but I get it. But to see you display that, I think in the second round, it's like just apply a little bit of that to the third and to counteract what he's saying.
That could have gave him the edge. Like
So that's what
I
I'm
give
saying.
extra points for that. Y'all
That's
know
what I'm saying,
that.
because he's like, yo, that's not true. That's not. He should have said that's not true. Like rebuttal it.
Right.
You can say that's true all you want, but
show that it's
rebuttal
not
it.
true.
Yeah, like
you give him a bar for it.
Other than just going like that.
I thought that'd have been crazy for him to flip that.
But
Next
yeah,
battle.
one of the battles of the weekend.
Oh,
you
yeah.
think? Or, a lot of people were saying.
Competitive wise,
yeah.
it's probably one of the
Competition wise,
Yep.
Are we here yet? Before we get to it, I think
One other quick one that I only watched once was the Elijah Strait and Danny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Which was a good back and forth, I think, definitely from both sides.
Debatable, right?
It was debatable, yeah. First round, high energy from both. Probably Danny's best round, but Elijah's round was really good too. I think I might have gave Elijah that first round, and I think I went Danny second and third. But again, I only watched it live once, but
I need to rewatch from that.
yeah, I need to rewatch. But definitely a good back and forth, all three. A lot of people spoke really highly of Elijah Strait.
Yeah.
Which I know we've been paying attention to him for a while.
Right.
Yeah, 100%.
From the Crucibles all the way up to Gates and a lot of other leagues that he's been on.
I knew Danny would take the route of you Rumnitty.
Yeah.
So we knew that. Elijah has to find a way to counteract that just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think he's good. I think he's good though.
Yeah, definitely has a lot of talent. Pen is fire.
And ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we're getting a little silent because I think we're at this point of the show where shit gets serious. You understand?
Yeah.
And it's that time. You watch a pay-per-view, a UFC, whether it be a boxing, it's the calm before the final matchup.
Right.
And we're here at, one of, if not, again, me being in the building, me being in that close situation, battle of the year. I want to wait because I want to compare it to.
You're calling it, or it's contender?
I think it's a contender.